Alright, so Mount Holly today we're going to be expecting some thunderstorms with an average of 87, a moderate humidity, dew point pressure, visibility, wind, and gusts are all going to be normal, and the heat index for today will be 95 degrees. Towards the coast we're going to have some sunny areas all around, high 80s, and towards the west by Pennsylvania there will be abundant thunder showers. Moving in from Pennsylvania towards northern and central New Jersey, there will be high precipitation.
Tonight, variable clouds with thunderstorms, possibly severe, especially early. Storms may produce large hail and strong winds, low around 70. Winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 70%.
Hey guys, I'm Brady, and in the week ahead we will be experiencing a high of 9 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. Wednesday through Friday will be mostly sunny. However, transitioning to Saturday through Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms.
Are you tired of giant phones like this? Oh, they can't fit in your pocket. You can't hear them when they go off or vibrate. We'll get the new More phone. This phone is impossible to miss in your pocket. As soon as you get a call or a message, it will fold up.
That's incredible!
You can get this phone now for only $800. Actually, no, $699 if you order today.
Wow, that's a low price!
Extremely low. Buy today.
Alright guys, just got off my new More phone. Now back to some news. In February 2013, U.S. multimillionaire Dennis Tito announced that his nonprofit organization, Inspiration Mars Foundation, was planning to sponsor 2 qualified people for a flyby to Mars in 2018. While one would think that this is an announcement that should be ambitious for a man whose closest encounter with space has been a first-paying guest of the International Space Station, would arouse some skepticism, such is not the case. Earlier last week, the foundation sounds like they had already begun to receive hundreds of applications from people interested in what sounds like a treacherous 501-day round-trip journey, cooped inside a capsule the size of an RV on the way in, and an even smaller rocket on the return. Besides the issue on the tight living quarters, the pioneers will also have to breathe the oxygen that is created on board from water and carbon dioxide exhaled from their own breaths. Eat dehydrated food and drink water purified from their urine, which is pretty disgusting if you ask me. If that is not bad enough, in case one of them happens to die, the other crew member will have to put him or her in a vacuum-sealed bag and complete the rest of the journey solo. The clincher is that after suffering through so much discomfort, the astronauts will not even get to walk on the red planet. That's because this mission is just a flyby, which means that it will get 100 miles of the planet and then zip straight back to Earth. As Ito describes it, it's almost like a boomerang. While zooming down at speeds of over 8.8 miles per second, which is pretty fast, they may seem like the ultimate roller coaster ride. It could be dangerous given that no space vehicle has ever re-entered the atmosphere at such a rapid pace prior to this. As to who would qualify for this mission, preferably a middle-aged man and woman, largely because their lifetime risk of dying from the high dosage of radiation that they will be exposed to is considered to be relatively low. Given this duration of the journey, they would most likely be ideal to have be married. As though neither have been scientists or astronauts, they do not have to be able to make minor repairs, change filters, and perform a number of different tasks that space experts normally undertake. So why is Tito, who is funding the first 2 years of development for his own funds, doing it? Not for the fame or to make money, but because he wants to prove that humans can explore deep space and that he's hoping this venture will convince the U.S. government to commit funds necessary to do one that will involve more than just a flyby.
On Sunday, May 19th, over 30,000 official competitors and thousands of unofficial ones took the streets of San Francisco to participate in the 102nd Bay to Breakers, the city's most famous road race. Started in 1912 to bring some cheer to the residents following the devastating 1906 earthquake, the unique event celebrates not only athleticism, but also the fun-loving spirit of the residents of San Francisco. The annual 12K race that spans from one end of the city to another is the only competition in which some of the world's most elite runners share the starting line and the limelight with adults dressed in all kinds of imaginative costumes. This year, the lineup included a hula girl, the Smurfs, a group of Elvis impersonators, and even bunches of grapes, complete with wines. As these colorfully dressed runners made their way across the city's most treacherous hills, residents and visitors, some from as far away as Australia, cheered them on. Some even extended their hospitality by sprinkling them with cold water, a welcome treat given the day's swelling temperatures. Amidst all the craziness, it is sometimes hard to remember that the Bay to Breakers is a real race, one that carries a grand prize of $25,000. It is therefore not surprising that it attracts some of the world's best runners. This year, the first person to cross the finish line was 23-year-old Tolosa Gedefa Fulufi of Ethiopia, who completed the 7.56-mile trek across some of the biggest hills in the city in 35.1 minutes. Though impressive, it was the slowest time since 2003, and only the second time in the race's 102nd-year history that a winner took over 35 minutes to get across the finish line. Some of the elite runners believe that the slow time was caused by the slight change in the route, but it did not matter for Tolosa, who was amply rewarded for her half-hour effort. 30-year-old Ryan Hall, who is trying to become the first American to win the race since 1986, came in a close second, clocking in at 35 minutes and 40 seconds. The overall women's winner was Brudini Dina Nukri Johnson, who made it across the finish line in 40 minutes and 12 seconds, with second place prize. Though the elite runners soon went home, the rest stayed on to celebrate the occasion by joining the party that awaited them at the finish line. After a full day of fun, all the participants trekked home to check their calendars for other upcoming events. That's because there is always something going on in the beautiful Bay City.
If you've always dreamt about discovering a bottle with a message during one of your jaunts to the seashore, you are in luck. Because right about now there's a ginormous bottle, one so large that it had to be registered and insured as a boat, floating around somewhere in our oceans just waiting to be discovered. The 5,952 pounds bright orange bottle was towed off the island of Tenerife, Spain, and set adrift into the choppy waters of the Atlantic Ocean on March 15th. It is a clever marketing gimmick by Norwegian soda company Solo to create awareness of the orange-flavored drink all over the world. The seaworthy bottle boat, which was conceived by vehicle design company owner Bard Eker, is fitted and with navigation lights and automatic inside the bottle. It is a case of the Solo and 129 square feet, long letters, and lays out the numerous languages, the grand prize for the person who finds the bottle. In case you are curious, it is going to be a party hosted by the soda company in the town nearest where the bottle is discovered. To make it interesting, the folks that lived inland, the company has set a competition asking people to guess where they think the bottle will eventually wash up. The person that gets it right is entitled to one of the real drinks of each nautical mile the bottle travels. Depending on how far it floats, this could amount to a lot of free soda. So, if you happen to live near a beach or are planning a vacation to one, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for this ultimate message in a bottle.
The debt ceiling clock is about to start running again. The U.S. Treasury on Friday began using extraordinary measures to keep the country from defaulting on its obligations. As a part of a budget compromise in February, lawmakers suspended the country's legal borrowing limit at $16.394 trillion and let Treasury keep borrowing to pay all the country's bills. But on Sunday, the debt ceiling will automatically reset to a higher level reflecting the amount borrowed during this suspension period. The bipartisan Policy Center estimates the increase will be roughly $265 billion. In effect, that means the country will reach its debt limit on Sunday. The first move that the Treasury will take is to temporarily stop issuing special securities to state and local governments. It's not clear how Congress will handle the debt ceiling debate between now and the fall. Political analysts still say both parties realize how damaging it would be to engage in political brinkmanship the way Republicans did in the summer of 2011. But House Republicans in particular have made clear they will demand something in return.
Thursday, May 2nd, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Chicago Bulls 95-92, while the Denver Nuggets lost to the Golden State Warriors 92-88. On Thursday, May 2nd, the Ottawa Senators beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-2. However, the New York Rangers lost to the Washington Capitals 3-1. The Los Angeles Kings lost to the St. Louis Blues 2-1, and the Detroit Red Wings beat the Anaheim Ducks 5-4 in overtime. On the other hand, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Milwaukee Brewers 6-5 in a close game. The Detroit Tigers beat the Houston Astros 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles beat the Los Angeles Angels 5-1 in a very close game.
If you hate doing laundry, we're going to love the chamois shirt. It goes 100 consecutive days without putting it in the wash.
How many days?
100 consecutive days.
Oh
Other
my
shirts,
gosh.
after 3 days, you will have to put in the laundry. But no, this lasts for 100 days. That is insane! Do you hear that? Insane!
100 days?
100 days!
Oh my gosh!
Yes! Not for $98. We will only make that $19.99. if you know
Wow!
what I mean.
That's a low price! Hello.
What?
Can you participate in a survey we're doing for social studies class
Sure.
about the odds of winning the lottery?
Which one should I pick?
Pick whichever one you would like.
Pick this one here.
Alright. Here's your quarter to scratch it off with.
See, let's
Do you frequently play the lottery, Mr. Kavanaugh?
Actually, we do. Any more questions?
If you do win, what will you do with your prize?
What will I do with my $20,000? I think what I'll do is I'll go and spend it on my wife and my son.
Would it go to mortgage payments and vacation as well?
Well, I think if it was my wife and son, I think it's going to go to a vacation.
Pretty good. Where would you go?
Right now, I want to go skiing, but skiing's over. Okay?
Colorado, Hawaii.
They just had a lot of snow. But I think, yeah, Hawaii would be fun.
What about California? Is that a good option?
Nah, Hawaii. I haven't been to Hawaii. I've been to California. How about that, Will? I won!
Congratulations!
What are you going to give me? Where's my check?
I don't do
Alright,
the checks.
yeah,
You're gonna
check.
have to go find where that says.
$20,000. That's pretty good. Okay.
That is
Any more
pretty good.
questions?
No?
Is charity a liable option of yours for cancer research?
Charity? Yeah, well, not cancer research. I have other, charities that I like to give to.
And back to the project, how would you say the survey supports our results? Not that this is any part of your concern, being you just won $20,000.
$20,000 now, I can kick you off my property, and I can go on my vacation. See you later, guys.
See ya, Mr.
Bye.
Kavanaugh.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a free lunch.
Hello. Can you participate in a survey for our social studies class?
Sure.
Alright. Just scratch one of those off. Oh, okay.
Here's a quarter.
There you go.
Do you frequently play the lottery, Mr. Latour?
Sometimes, yeah.
And say you win, what will you spend your money on?
Well, I didn't win, so can't really spend my money.
Wow, that's a shame, Mr. Latour. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Not a lot of people win.
Nope.
So say
Alright.
you did win. Would
Thanks
you
for
donate your money to charity?
participating.
Probably not.
Alright. Hey, color.
Yes.
Just go away. Can I just go?
I go. I promise. I'll try and be good.
Shut up. Alright, Brian.
Go.
Get the cheater drunk.
Now what happened?
Wait, did we totally do the weather yet? We should do like that scary thing, and in your backyard we should like, or on the green screen we should
Did
do
we
it.
do the weather yet?
Nate,
Oh, damn.
we should play Nazi zombies and have like the zombies coming in, and we'll have the weather, and you'll be up there, and you'll be like, in Africa, the zombies have landed. They're.
Are you done?
Quick, everybody get to the mystery.
Are you done? Are you done? Yeah. Now we're gonna find the laser thing. That's not the laser.
I'm Brady, and I'm going to be sharing some news for you today. In February 2013, U.S. multimillionaire Dennis Tito announced that his nonprofit organization, Inspiration Mars Foundation, was planning to sponsor 2 qualified people for a flyby to Mars in 2018. While one would think that an announcement this ambitious from a man whose closest encounter with space has been a first-paying guest in the astronaut blah 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 blah.
To start, http://www.dogonews.com/2013/4/24/keep squiggly line your squiggly line eyes squiggly line peeled squiggly line for squiggly line the squiggly line world squiggly line ... 5/5/2013.
On Thursday, May 2nd, the Ottawa Senators beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-2. The New York Rangers, however, lost to the Washington Capitals 3-1. The Los Angeles
Penguins won.